And the thing is, when I unfollow, it's not that I don't accept you. It's not that I don't want to holler with you and shit. It's just that we get to create the reality that we want to see and to continuously talk to you, etc. And play in the energy that you create for your reality says, hey, soul essence, infinite creators that created us all, energy of this space. I want to experience more like that. And see, for me, I choose to create a life full of ease. So if I'm steadily consuming content or watching infinite beings with their experience that they want to share, and they're always talking about fighting, or they're always talking about things that they could never control, saying things about other people. And yes, I'm talking about the government, and while that seems disassociative from infinite beings who would prefer to fuss and moan and vote for unautonomous energy to rule their existence when that can never be fact, I'm creating more spaces to hold space for infinite beings who aren't autonomous. And I've lived in that life, and I don't have to live that way. So since I choose to create ease, more fun and play, infinite beings who are saying they're fighting deities, and then I say that you got to stop fooling with the deities and just remember your innateness, and then you go to also state that there's no deities I'm fooling with. I'm not in separation. This is all self. Everything is you. It's fucking wild. Like, so you're fighting with your internal facets. Why would I want to exchange energy with you? It doesn't matter how beautiful your package is, infinite being. All of our packages are innately gorgeous, but you're not nourishing to me. And I will quickly unfollow and set a boundary. And that's not saying that anything's unbalanced about you. That is just saying that I don't want to experience this. And I'm not going to keep exchanging energy, so I keep seeing things like this. Because this is how I transmute and alchemize. I'm an infinite being. I will keep creating this reality because I'm a generational abundance maker. If you don't believe that you're a generational abundance maker, and you're stating that you are that other word, because you can insert it by yourself, I transmute that, then you're holding that space. You're saying and believing that you're cursed. Infinite beings, I've come through all kinds of things. And I don't even claim that T word now. The trauma word, because by definition it says that everything that I've experienced as a child, a baby, an innocent soul, it says that I will never come through it. It says that this will always affect and impact my life in a negative way and that I will never thrive. It says that I will continue to talk about it for the rest of my life, holding myself unaccountable for nourishing me past what I've experienced in this life. And that's not a reality that I'm creating for myself. So for me, I know that our words create matter. And I don't do the cognitive dissonance anymore. And when I do, I am more than willing to tap this cute with kindness. Because I get to create my own reality. And am I choosing to create a life full of dis-ease and dysregulation when that's what I grew up with? Or am I choosing to create something more? And now I say that to say, my breath has evolved. We start in this space. I'm going to give my example. Just think. A newborn baby. You come in, your parents are restless, blah, blah, blah. But you've spent 9 months in your mother's womb where she had to dysregulate every day, where she was taught to be some lesser important version of somebody else. And so she's doing things that she doesn't necessarily have to do, but, you got to survive. And if you grow up with that for generations and generations, that's how you're breathing when you come out. So for me, I didn't remember how to breathe again until I hit the Fountain of Youth at season 30. And then once I hit that, I hit a conditioning wall. It's called yoga. I love it. It's great. It helps us move, but it also speaks about energy, psychic. It first, besides religion, it taught me how to worship deities. I just got done with my vinyasa practice. I am actually a certified energy exorcist now, innately, period, and with an external little certification that you guys call yoga. But like, they wanted me to worship deities. They exist. I used to say all is self and that everything is a reflection of self, and yet we were taught that the world doesn't revolve around us. Baby, your world does revolve around you. You create it in every moment. If you are continuously talking about hate and disease and somebody's always coming against you and you're always looking at these numbers and fussing about it, you're going to continue to see things to fuss about, because that is what you're consciously making a choice to see. It's what you're paying attention to. You are giving energy to it, and for me that is not an equal exchange of energy. I know that I'm an infinite being, and I claimed toxic goddess Oshun for most of this existence. So I already understand this energies that I was playing in, that I innately needed to play in so I could remember who and what I am. So with that, as I'm thriving, growing, and expanding, as I know that I'm a multifaceted, infinite, eternally limitless soul full of innate magic, creativity, and abundance, having this human experience, that there's going to continue to be things that come up like this. And I get to make sure that I'm being kind to every facet of me. While I enjoy holding contradictory thought processes to keep this balance, because we live in a space of duality and polarization. To say, no, we don't. Or to say, God isn't real, it's only us, it's just you. You just said that you're God. You just said that you're not fighting. But so what contradictory shift that isn't nourishing to you are you continuously holding space for? And I don't even whack myself, but that skeeter just got me. That's one of the conditionings. As a beautiful brown being, you got the, that's the pain. And I watched another Infinite Beings video today that I had to let go. And they're beautiful. I love them. But this pain is gain culture, and yet you want to be fighting all the time. That's part of pain is gain. You think that existence is painful or it's hard, and it's an easy challenge. I came to here to create the generational abundance maker lineage, to breathe, to innately create and be paid to do so. And I'm going to keep taking steps to do that. I make sure that my nourishing words match every facet of me. So it's nourishing from 1 year young me to whichever season where this beautiful self-healing organism falls off, because they will. But my soul's eternally limitless. It doesn't age and it doesn't die. For me, I know we get to co-create with this deidal energy. They're like energetic, far-off cousins. And until I started being able to see it like that, and training the dragon, and remembering every facet of my innateness, and that I'm powerful, and that I am the multifaceted, multidimensional, eternally limitless soul, full of innate magic, creativity, and abundance, having this human experience, creating this reality full of ease, play, and bliss. I would never tell you to be less, but I'm going to tell you to tap in with that bliss, because that's perfect happiness. And happiness and joy and so many things are innate to us. And the things that I get to experience in my human facets, in this human experience, that are not like that. So just anything that you feel that ain't fun, it's part of this experience. But I use it as to alchemize and use it as fertilizer for my growth, to create more fun experiences. Because sometimes I be having that human days, or that I be feeling human, because I be like, this is a human experience, and I will process and put myself on my couch to love myself, because I know that I'm an eternally limitless soul, and I'm having a human experience. I am not anxiety, I'm not depressed. We'd be speaking things into our existence. Anyway, this was loaded just as it needed to be. Hot potato. But you can only observe it. Don't absorb anything I said. Keep thriving. Wholeness, joyous, loving, and balanced vibrations, infinite being.